Welcome back to 0 to 60. So in today's video, I'm going to be revealing to you the top 10 secrets that I've learned over the years through my BMWs. Now we're going to go right through from 1 to 10 and reveal all of them to you today. So do you know any of them? Let me know in the comments. Now let's get straight into revealing the top 10 secrets of a BMW. So we're going to get straight into this top 10 secrets of a BMW. Now, these are just the 10 that I've found out over the years that I want to share with you guys. So, you know, let me know in the comments what you think. But also, do you know any better ones than me? Let us know in the comments. You know, we could end up making another video of this. So do let me know and let me know your thoughts and what you know. So the first one we've got these buttons along here. Okay, now these are all programmable buttons and they're dead easy to do. You know, I just thought they were radio buttons, and it was only by chance when I was looking at them and skimming over and cleaning them one time in my car that I actually found out these are actually touch sensitive. So you can see as you gently scroll your finger across, you can see at the top here, it's showing you that these are unassigned, but I've done that so I can show you how to program them. Look, on the first one, it's sports displays. On the second one, it's vehicle status. So if I just press on that button here, it will go straight to vehicle status, and I can check my engine oil, for example, which is important. And it's something that I like to do quite often. And also when I'm driving my car, I like to have my sports displays show. So you simply press 1 and it will go straight to the sports displays. Now to do this, use your iDrive, press menu, choose anything on here under any setting. So it could be the radio, for example. Banging. It could be the radio, for example, and you want to save a station to one of these. So you may go to, for example, a station, Kiss, for example, and then you can actually hold down number 3. You can see it's unassigned. Now it's got a saved station. So I can immediately go back to Kiss by just pressing number 3. That's what you would expect these buttons are for, but you can do this on any menu. So literally scroll down, settings, time and date, hold down number 4. Now if it says cannot be saved, all you need to do is go back one, so on time and date, and then do it again. There you go, now we've got it saved. So that gives you an idea of how to do it. And now if I scroll along here, you'll see at the top sports displays, vehicle status, save station and time and date. So there you go. We've got all of the different ones there that you can save up to 8 buttons, which is awesome. So that's number 1 out of the way. Let's get on to number 2. Right, so the second secret to be revealed is how to put your wipers into service mode. Now, you may have noticed that on quite a few BMWs, people have lifted the wipers and actually chipped the paint on the very top of the bonnet where the lip is, because they're changing their wipers or they're cleaning their car without doing this. And it only takes a second. So this is how you put your wipers into service mode to stop any of that happening. What you need to do first of all, you actually need to turn on your ignition and then turn it back off again, and then push your wiper stick up past the resistance point and hold it there. 1, 2, and then they will stay at that point. I'm going to get out of the car and just show you that again. So again, turn it on, turn it off. I'm going to hold that up and you will see that the wipers will then end up in that position, and you can easily work on the car. So there we have it. That's how you get your wipers into service mode. And then to get them out, simply put your ignition on and press the button again, and they'll go back down. So that's the second secret revealed. Let's get on to the third one. If you're driving along and let's say you're in 6th gear, 7th gear, cruising along, you're doing 30 mile an hour, you get to a dual carriageway or you want to overtake someone, there's a quick way you can drop down to the best possible gear to get you going as fast as possible. Now to do that, so all you do is hold down on this left paddle and your gear will automatically select the best possible gear to go the fastest. So that's the third secret revealed. How to drop down gears as quickly as possible to go as fast as possible. Check it out. So my fourth secret to be revealed is to do with your keys to the car. Now, if you run out of battery in one of these, you know, you might go on holiday and return and the battery's gone on this. There is a way you can still get into your car and drive it away, which is awesome. There's a physical key hidden inside, which you may already know. And what you do is you press this button on the back, squeeze that in, and out pops the physical key. Now you can use that to get into the car physically on the doors, and you can also still start the car by holding the key right up against your steering wheel column, which I'll now show you. See this marker here on the steering wheel column underneath your wipers, and what you do is you hold your key right up against it, and that will actually allow you to start your car even if the keys run out of battery. So that's a really handy thing to know. That brings us to 5 secrets of a BMW, but I've got an extra hidden secrets of a BMW with a link at the end of this video, so make sure you check that out. So moving on, number 6. The next one I'm going to show you is how to put your child locks on your car. If you're like me and you've got children, then especially young children, they want to undo the windows and they want to undo the doors. Now, there's a simple way you can stop this. You've actually got this button here which locks the rear windows to stop them opening and closing the rear windows, but you've also got child locks on the doors, and I'm going to show you how you can use those. So as you open the rear doors of the BMW, just by the latch here, you can see, actually, I don't know if you can see, but it's actually got a little child there, and if you flick that downwards, that will lock the doors from the inside, so your child can't just open it up when you're driving along. If you're enjoying the content on the channel today, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, because we want to bring you more content just like this, and it really helps the channel. Now let's get back on with it. Moving on to the next one is traction control. Now, you're probably fully aware that you've got these buttons down here. Now, if I put my car into sports mode and then go to Sport Plus, you can see it's got the traction control off sign. However, the traction control is not fully off. It's actually in the same as what the M cars have, which used to be called MDM, which is a traction control that allows the car to give you a little bit of skid, but will come back. But not enough for the car to be completely out of control. However, if you actually want the car to properly have the traction control off, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to put it back into comfort mode. Now if I press the traction control button here, you'll see again dynamic traction control activated. So it's telling me the traction control is off. Again, it's not actually off, so it does exactly the same as if you put it into Sport Plus. However, if you hold that button and keep holding and keep holding and keep holding, you can see now it says DSC deactivated, and it's got a separate sign at the bottom there to say that it's off. Now the traction control is fully off, so just be aware that when it goes, the car's not going to save you. So unless you've got the talent to use it, I suggest leaving it in the standard off mode. However, if you think you've got the talent, you now know how to take traction control completely off. So that's the number 6 secret revealed. Now let's move on to number 7. 7 is the reverse tilt on the passenger mirror. Now this is really handy if you're parking next to a curb, because you can simply put it in reverse like so, and you can see the mirror tilting downwards to be able for you to see the curb to reverse to, which is really, really handy. However, I don't always want that on. So down here on the right hand side, you can see the buttons for your windows. Now this one here is actually for your tilt on the left hand wing mirror. So if I turn that over there and now put it into reverse, nothing happens. It stays exactly where it is, which is what I want most of the time. If I go back over and flick that, you can see it's gone down. So there you go. So that's number 7, how to get your passenger wing mirror to reverse tilt. Moving on to number 8, jump out the car, because if you've got an automatic tailgate like I have on the Touring, so if you've got a button down the bottom, you press it and the boot electronically opens, then chances are you've got the kick boot open function. So I'm going to go and show you that now. Now to do this, you must have your key on you, and it must be near the rear of the car. So you must have your key on you, and then simply kick in the middle of the car underneath the badge, and you've got that opener, automatic opener. So that's number 8. We're getting through them now. Number 9. So if you've got electric wing mirrors that fold like this, there's a way you can fold them once you left the car, because one of the things that annoyed me was that you had to keep pressing the button to get them to fold in and out. You can get this coded in for when you lock the vehicle, but there's also another easy way. So all you need to do is hold that lock button down once you leave the car. So lock it, hold the button down, and it will fold the wing mirrors in. Now this also works if your windows are down, the windows will go up. If you've got a sunroof, it will close the sunroof. And if you've got a convertible, it will actually close the convertible roof as well. All done by just holding that button down. So I'm going to show you now. But for me, it's most handy for the wing mirrors, for when I'm parking, because I always like to have my wing mirrors in. And as you're walking away, if you've forgotten, you've done everything else, all the windows are up, but you've forgotten to put your wing mirrors in, you can simply hold that button down. I'm going to show you that now. So here we go. We've walked away from the car. I want to lock it up. Hold the button down. Don't let go. And there we go. Wing mirrors in. Now, let's say it's a hot day or you've got a dog in the car. You can hold down the undo button and the windows will go down. As soon as you let go, they'll stop. So that's great if you've got dogs in the car. Again, hold it again and they'll go all the way down. And that includes for sunroofs and convertible cars as well. One more time, hold that key, don't let go, and everything will close up. So lovely little secret feature. So the last and final number 10 secret of the video today is how to activate launch control. Now, if you have a sports gearbox in your BMW, which as far as I know they all do, you can actually activate launch control in your car and launch your car. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that now. I do suggest running the car and the transmission, gearbox and running gear for at least a couple of miles so everything's warmed up and lubed up. So once you've done that, you can then activate launch control, and it's a very simple process. First and foremost, you need to put your gearbox to the left hand side into manual and sport mode. Okay, you see the S1 is up there, which I've showed you previously on the video. So that shows you in sport mode. That's what you want. So once you're in sport mode, you can see that you've got the S1 at the bottom there. You can then reach down, and the easiest way is just to go to Sport Plus. You can see traction controls marked as off. So as long as you've got that yellow light on there, you'll be able to do launch control. To do launch control, you put your left foot on the brake, hold that down hard, and then you stamp, literally stamp on the accelerator. It needs to go right down to the floor. Once you do that, you'll see a flag come up here. So I'm going to stamp on that, launch control active, and away you go. So that's how you do launch control. So, as promised, right at the end of the video, there's another secret of a BMW. Check the link out. But this brings us to the end of the video for the top 10 secrets. Hope some of these go forward in helping you, and I'll see you soon.